Hello everyone, this is Only Man here to bring you the first Captain's Log video. Sorry about that pause. Totally brain farted there. But yeah, this is a video series I'm going to, hopefully keep reoccurring. This is my first day in Elite Dangerous, and so far I love it. I'm going to start on solo play just because I want to get a better ship. I've already experienced open play and it didn't go so well. So we'll start out here. Plus the servers are a bit buggy. Anyway, this is my first day in Elite Dangerous, and so far I love it. It's I come from playing Eve, and I really enjoyed Eve. The only problem with Eve is I felt distant from my ship. I felt distant in a lot of ways because instead of really being in the ship, you're looking on the outside. You got your spreadsheets and junk everywhere. Don't get me wrong, Eve is a great game. It's just for me, it wasn't that immersive. And whenever I'm looking for a MMO, I'm looking to be immersed. And so I tried this out. I bought it on Steam sale, and so far I love it. I've played about 3.5, 4 hours of it so far, and right now I'm just gonna keep on doing what I was doing earlier. I was just doing some ratting earlier. So each of these videos I'm probably gonna have be like 30-45 minutes. Some days I'll do quests, some days I'll do ratting. What I mean by ratting, that's an old Eve term. I mean just killing NPCs for money, basically. And one thing I really enjoy is being able to fly around the station. Now that's one thing I wasn't able to do in Eve. You go into the station, you just be there until you left. But here you actually fly in, you dock your ship. It's really great. All right, so I'm gonna still got my landing gear. I've still got my mask locked. So let's get out of here. So basically what they're meaning, I mean, if you're already experienced with the game, obviously, but to anyone who, think about getting the game, mass lock basically means you're stuck in the gravity well of a large structure. So you have to actually leave that before you can enter hyperspace jump, or, there we go. Frame shift is what they call it. And so the two different forms, there's one that basically jump you between star systems, and there's one that lets you just travel the solar system at extremely fast speeds. Alright, so right now what I'm looking for is resource extractor areas, which allow me to, they have rats there, basically, which allows me to, get money that way. I've already, there you go. I've already gotten some money. I've lost a lot of money, so I'm just gonna try and make a little bit more. One thing that I'm really interested in this game is to be able to kind of do both ratting and mining, and there's a ship that's capable of doing that. It's called an adder. Basically, what you can put on your ships are determined by what's known as hard points, in terms of weapons or things that interact with the outside environment. So you can have mining lasers and machine guns and missile launchers, all sorts of stuff. It's all dependent on what hard points you have. Alright, so fast approaching this, and there we have our resource extraction site. So I'm gonna start slowing down, because one thing about this game is a lot of things that you do you have to do manually. It's not like Eve where you just right click and you end up going somewhere. Here you have to kind of gently ease your way into wherever you're planning on going. Quite a few times I've had to swing around the planet and go and do it again, but you also want to make sure that you don't get caught on the planet's gravity well, because then it takes quite a long time to get out. So that's something that's really cool. I enjoy the use of, you know, gravity type physics in the game. Now we're just gonna go ahead and slowly get on in here. There'll be a point that basically prompts me to leave frame shift and kind of plops me right where I want to go, which is what I'm aiming to do here. So far, I love the look of the game. It looks, you know, beautiful. You know, you're just immersed by all that's going on here. It's really great. I know that there's been debate on whether or not, you know, Star Citizen or Elite Dangerous, you know, whether or not to pick between the two, but you know what I have to say? At least this game's out. This game, I mean, Star Citizen is out. See, there you go. There's my prompt. Star Citizen is out, kinda, but I mean, all you have is PvP. If you're interested into doing like PvE and stuff like that, which is kind of what I'm interested in doing, you're kind of screwed for a bit. All right, so now we're gonna look around for. I'm looking for laser fire. So one thing that's in this game is, oh, I see some streaks. That tells me someone's been flying around in here. One thing that's in this game, they do have cops, and the cops will help you fight people who are wanted. You know, those are the people whose bounties I'm trying to collect. So if I find someone who's wanted, what I can do is I can target them and wait until other cops, wait until cops come in, then they can really help me out, because I'm in the beginnership, what's known as a sidewinder, and it doesn't do much. Alright, so let's go ahead and take a look on how much this guy's worth. $5,000 bounty, not too bad. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and leave him be for a little bit. Looks like there's some fighting over there. Actually, I think he might be mining. Okay, so there is some fighting going on over there. Yeah, that is fighting. So that means there are probably cops somewhere. Alright. Cobra Mark II. Let's see if he's wanted. He's wanted. Another one that's wanted. Are all these guys wanted? Fighting each other?
Target shields offline.
Well, he isn't in a flight, so I'm gonna go ahead and target this guy. Let's see if I can hurt him. He's already hurt, so let's see if I can hurt him some more. I want to make sure that I don't shoot the other guys, because they would be more than happy to shoot me as well. Oh, nice! Look at that. 19K. Oh, and here are some cops. Okay, so I'm gonna go towards him, and there's plenty of wanted guys behind me. It's the OK Corral out here, so. Alright, let's see what he's gonna do. So, I did accidentally shoot a cop earlier, and let me tell you what, if you shoot a cop, they don't care if it was an accident, if you're trying to help them, they are gonna kill you. And if they don't kill you, they're gonna have a bounty against your head. And they're gonna keep on trying to kill you until the bounty's gone, or until you can pay it off. Alright, so that guy's clean, that guy's wanted. I wonder if he's gonna be the one that the cop goes after. We shall wait and see. So right now I'm looking for a laser. Okay, so that is one person I don't want to mess with right now, because he has 3 people in his flight. Meaning that he has three guys, basically, to help him out. Guys or gals. Not trying to be sexist. Okay, so he's getting engaged. Alright, let's go after him. Alright, I'm not gonna fully engage him. Let's see. I wanna see what he does. Because if I start shooting at him, he is going to go ahead and switch to me. And I'm gonna wait till his shields go down, and then I'll start engaging. It looks like Actually shooting somebody else.
Target
Okay.
shields offline.
Oh shoot, no, they done killed them.
Destroyed.
That's okay, so they're shooting at him now. Again, you have to be careful. There's two people in Summer Davis's wing, so
Target shields offline.
their shields are offline. We'll go ahead. We're gonna go ahead and start engaging. So I'm gonna put more power into guns. Basically, that means my engines aren't gonna perform as well. So I'm not gonna be very fast. My systems aren't gonna perform as well. But my guns will perform a hell of a lot better. Oh, and we are cleaning him up. And let's see, there we go. He's done. Let's see what the bounty is for him. 400. Ah, man. No, that wasn't much. But you know what? It's better than nothing. This is the there's a couple. There's another guy in there. I know that it's at least worth 4,000. So, the controls in this game, at least if you're on mouse and keyboard, which is where I am, what I'm on, excuse me, they're very, very tight. They and they do take a little bit getting used to, but I mean, I only started playing around with them for like a couple hours or so, and I started getting used to them pretty easy. So I can't really complain. Oh shoot, I just hit an asteroid. Alright, here's the guy, I believe that was worth 4K. Oh, he's 5K. Nearly 6K. But he's not getting engaged by the police yet. So we're not gonna go ahead and someone's engaging someone over there. Alright, let's see. I'm a little bit iffy, but you know what? We'll go in. Alright, they're getting hurt. They're hurt. Alright, they're done. There's John Whitehouse, the other guy. Okay, let's go for the Sidewinder first. Sidewinder's gonna be a little bit easier to take care of. Whoa, there is like 4 or 5 groups in here. They're not all part of the same wing, which means they're kind of acting interdependently. I think he's a cop. Anaconda. Yeah, the Anaconda will rip. That's the ship that the cops are flying whenever they killed me. Alright, let's go ahead and start engaging. We want to make sure we don't accidentally shoot the cop. Okay, let's watch out. Alright, shields are offline. Let's watch for the cop. Alright, I'm gonna move in a little bit closer. I'm using what's known as a gimbaled weapon, which basically means it auto-tracks. But it's good in the sense that I can kind of concentrate on flying around, not necessarily making sure that my shots are lining up. But it's bad in the sense that they're kind of inaccurate. Alright, shields are back up, so make it a little bit more difficult. We're gonna go ahead and boost towards her.
Target shields offline.
Yep, they're done. 5K.
Destroyed.
Not too shabby.
Target shields offline.
Okay, let's hurry up. Nah, he's almost dead. You want to make sure that you get at least a couple shots in him so that way you can get some of the bounty. Alright, don't have boost yet. But I think we'll be... Nope, he's done.
Target destroyed.
Is there another one? Yeah, there's a couple of them over here. Alright, John Whitehouse. I think I was watching him earlier. Try and make sure I don't accidentally shoot a cop. Because all this work I'm doing is going to go for not... Ooh, 11k. Nice. So we're going to actually be bringing home a crap ton of money. There was a lot of cops here. Yeah, if I accidentally shoot one, I'm going to be done.
Target shields offline.
I'm going to move in a little bit closer because there is Ooh, overshot him by a bit. Ah, shoot. Well, that's alright, we did get some money. Alright, looks like there's still a lot of... Can't tell what those are. I think that guy's mining. Nope, it's fighting over there. Alright, let's go. This place is hopping. Compared to some of the places I went to. There are some places where I was just sitting there for quite a while. Wow, their police are all over this guy. Yeah, I want to make sure I get nice and close. Oh, shoot. I don't think I shot him. Okay.
Under attack.
Alright, so he's shooting at me now. That's fine, because he's almost dead. Oh, yeah, we got the...
Destroyed.
Pilots Federation promotion to mostly harmless. Cool! Huh, I wonder what that means. I don't know. I guess, actually, I think that shows, like, how experienced I am in PvP. Yeah, I've only been playing for a day or so, so I'm not, or not even a day, just like 3 hours really before this. Let's stake out. But you know, let's take a minute, look at that that Milky Way. I think we're in the Milky Way galaxy. Yes, we are. Because Sol is in here. Sol being the system that our sun's part of. Alright, he looks, they're firing on something.
Charge detected.
Oh no, he's zapped out. Yeah. High energy FSD wake, meaning that's, that he didn't jump, you know, into hyperspace. He jumped into, another star system, so he is gonzo. Alright, let's but anyway, yeah, so you can actually visit Earth, which is really cool. Let's see, Natalie, yeah. Alright, so they're gonna have some friends. That's fine. Alright, we got a boost. Let's go ahead and boost towards them.
Target shields offline.
Alright, we're hammering. Oh, jeez. Oh, no. Okay, we're getting screwed up here. Alright, her buddy. Okay, at first I thought that was the police firing at me, but no, it was Fabian the Great. Or Fabian the Dangerous. Fabio. Prepare for death, fool, he says as he dies. Okay, let's... Let's not run into the cop. Alright.
Detected.
Okay, so that's the police. Usually whenever criminals leave, the police will scan you for any kind of new, or not any kind of illegal substances. Stealing from the corpses of wanted people is considered illegal, unfortunately. Okay, we are getting shot at by somebody.
Taking damage.
Our shields are gone.
Hull integrity
Oh,
critical.
crap. Oh my god! What was that?
Eject. Eject.
What? A federal security service? What did that? Oh my goodness. Betrayal. Betrayal. I wonder why they did that. I wonder why they did that. That's I may have accidentally shot one of them during the battle. Well, that's unfortunate, guys. Ha. All right, well, we'll keep going. Let's see. It's one of the powers. I wonder what that means. Oh, there are factions in this game. So, I wonder if it means I can consider myself one of the factions. Let's see. Contacts, possibly. Local security office. I still got plenty of money, so I'm not that worried about dying. It's just unfortunate that all that time was wasted. But, you know, such is life. Okay, bulletin board. Let's actually go do a mission. That sounds like a little bit more fun. Alright, let's see. Guns for hire. Analyzing. That seems like it may be a little too hard. I don't think I'm ready for that one yet. See, new kind of chemical warfare. Yeah, that's 1 ton of the aforementioned. Now these are really good, honestly. I can make all this money just ratting. So, you know what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try ratting again, but after like 20k, I'm just gonna call it. So that way, if I do end up dying, I don't really have to worry that much. That all that I did was for naught. Try this again. I'm still really confused. Usually they'll contact me right off.
Ship released. Engines engaged.
So you don't want to fight people in here. Ask me how I know, Only Man. How do you know, Only Man? Because I tried shooting someone in here and I died instantly. I just want to see. I just wanted to see what would happen, and I found out. So. Oh, this is so cool, though, I have to admit. Makes me feel not as bad about dying. Let's go ahead and get our landing gear. Now we have to wait for the mask locked button to go away. It's in my bottom right. Oof. Really confused. Really confused, fellas. At least we have some money. I was playing earlier and I landed on a 50k
Scan detected.
scan detected. By who? By cops? $50K bounty, and it was whew, nice. Alright, I guess we're good.
Frameshift drive charging.
Okay.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Alright, and we're off again. Resource extraction site. There we go. We'll go with that one. Ooh, but that one's fast approaching. Okay, I need to slow way, way, way down. I got lights beeping. As an orca. Orcas, I believe, are just transportation. So, unless I want to be a pirate, I really don't feel like being right now, especially in this rinky-dink ship. I'm just gonna go ahead and leave him alone. Okay, proximity impact, okay. Just means I'm about to, I'm close to bumping into the rings. If I bump into the rings, it's automatically gonna take me out of, Okay, let's go. Alright, there we go. Got it. Ooh, it dropped me off quite a ways. Oh my goodness, that's far. Oh, it's not too far, about 8 minutes. I can cut some of that down with my boosts. So, after I'm done with this video, I'm gonna do a little bit of research and see why I randomly got killed by that by that cop. Again, I'm pretty sure because whenever I shot the last one on accident, never intentionally shot any of the cops. I've experienced whenever I was in Eve, you know, shooting and law enforcement NPCs are not the way to go. Anyway, I accidentally shot them, but at that moment is when they got targeted and they killed me. So I'm wondering why they waited until everyone left. Like, they even scanned my ship, and I don't have anything illegal on my ship. I didn't then either. I guess I don't believe. Yeah, I have no cargo. Yeah, nothing. Just normal stuff. Normal nothing. So, let's see. We'll see why that happened. Alright, let's take a look. I really like the fact that you can free look. Like, it's not flashy. You know, it's not a flashy game, but it doesn't need to be. It's you know, space isn't flashy, you know. This is gonna look like a whole lot of neutral brick grays and browns and, you know, whatnot. Space isn't filled with giant sky whales, you know, blasting off neon colored plasma or whatever into the night. It's barren for the most part. I mean, you're sitting on the only thing that we know that's not. It's right underneath your feet. So I do appreciate that, and I mean, I do have let me make sure, but my graphics should be all the way up, so there shouldn't be a problem with the graphics. I do have a decent graphics card. Yeah, ultra. Yeah, see. Hi. Boom. Yeah, that's as high as it can go. So, again, I'm not too worried about it. I mean, what would you consider the most popular game or first-person shooter on PC realm, which is Counter-Strike, and it's not a pretty-looking game, but you know what? It doesn't need to be. Yeah, this I feel the same. I think in a way it's pretty. Like, I do enjoy the sky, or not really sky, space. But the fact that what's interesting is I can go down right now and interact with anything, everything in this map. Now, if I just fly off into this star, you have to be a little bit feasible. But again, all the stars are connected. And actually, I'll go ahead and bring up the galaxy map just to show you. I think they're saying 4 billion star systems. Everything here, everything on this map you can visit. I can visit over there. The only reason why I believe I'm just bound by what's happening in my sector is I think I have to actually leave it first. But if you want to see, look, it's all connected, and then you can eventually get your way out. So, just to show you, what goes into the game. All right, well, we're getting pretty close. I think one more boost should do it. And okay, so we got one guy mining. Nothing interesting. He's not gonna be. I've yet to meet someone that's mining that's wanted. They're kind of just doing their own thing. But let's see. This may be barren. I've come across a couple where it's where you go in and there's just literally there's like 1 or 2 guys mining and that's about it. No rats, no epic lasers. We do have contact. I think that's the miner though. Oh, that's a sidewinder. Alright, he's probably no, he's clean. Oh, yeah. Alright, let's see who's, nope, they're both miner buddies. Alright. Okay. You have some contacts right above me. Oh, there's one over there. Okay, here we are.
Target shields offline.
Target shields are offline. Okay, he is wanted. He's in the outer. I'm gonna be a little bit afraid. Those shields are offline. We're gonna go ahead and go for him. We already got a nice jump on him. His shield's being offline and whatnot. Oh yeah, we're laying into him now. I think that's a cop.
Target shields online. Target shields offline.
Imperial Courier. So I think that's just another random person. Oh crap, he got him. Oh, we got the...
Destroyed.
We did get some bounty, so that's nice. was that other guy, the Imperial Courier? I wonder, let's see what his, he's clean. Okay. So we're not going to be messing with him. So this seems to be a lot more quiet than the other one there, and it's fine because we got that. We were able to clean that guy up without pissing off the cops, and therefore them killing us. I guess in the future we're gonna have zero to no judicial system. I'm not sure. Now that is something to kind of go off track, you know. That's something that has actually been a hot topic in the world of law lately is space law. And if you are a user of Reddit, there is a subreddit specifically for space law. And that's something that's very interesting. Alright. So that means someone's just doing the same thing I'm doing to them, you know, just scanning them. I got nothing. We're done here, pilot. Move along. Okie dokie. Federal Security Services. Okay, so I think there is a rat here then. Alright, so we're just gonna follow him. But yeah, check it out. That's but I imagine they'll be the ones to say whether or not it's alright that the police kind of just zaps me into oblivion for probably misfiring on them while trying to help them out. Okay, so there is a guy over there. But they're not firing at each other. That's Andrew Rowland. Alright. Nothing too interesting. I'll wait around a little bit. Let's see if any rats jump in. No, nothing too interesting at the present moment. There's a guy mining off in the distance. You know what? We'll go ahead and leave this system. Okay. Yeah, we'll go ahead and leave this system. So now we need to get away so that we're no longer mass locked. So I just go in this most straight direction out of here. And try and leave. Kinda wanna look behind me. If I see some lasers, I'll let me make sure. Turn around. No, but nothing. Alright, cool. Let's go ahead and head on, we'll go ahead and head on back to the station. Deliver our
Cannot comply.
oh, yeah, let's go ahead and put our weapons away. Can't go into hyperspace with them. Actually, let me go and oop. Check our system map. That way we can actually pick what station we want to go to. So this is the station I like going to in this particular system. It's really big, so plenty of stuff to buy. And we'll go ahead and zippity-doo-dah here. So, not as profitable as last time, but you know what? We didn't die, so that's always a plus. I enjoy not dying. And there we go.
3, 2, 1, engage.
There we go. Look at that. Isn't that neat? It's being able to watch the just vastness of the rings. That is something I think that they do well in this game. Is they really just stress how vast it is. Like, if you go to a star, at first it's like, oh, that doesn't seem really big. But you have to remember how far away you are. You're probably hundreds of Earth lengths away. Yeah, so the diameter of the Earth, hundreds of them away from the surface. And when you get close, well, you can't get too close in this game because you'll get heat damage and your autopilot takes over and basically makes you point the other way. But just it will become really big, and that planet as well. See, that's why one thing you don't want to do is, I kind of explained that earlier, is you don't want to get too close to celestial bodies who are gonna overshoot it. You don't want to get too close to celestial bodies because then you have to deal with their gravity well. And, oh, that gets really annoying. Alright, let's go ahead and speed up a little bit. And basically, even if you're in hyperdrive, things with mass still have gravity. Still have to deal with gravity anyway. So it does take quite a bit to get out of those areas. But I mean, once you do, you do. Alright. Go ahead and disengage from hyperspace. And you actually find the entrance. So one thing you need to do, and I almost died doing this. I didn't quite die, but I was very close. Is you actually have to ask to. I mean, usually they'll say yes. I don't know why they wouldn't say no yet. I'm not that familiar with the game, but you have to ask to dock. Okay, so there we go. This is really cool. I'm wondering why they did this like tetrahedron type object. Is that the way to best maintain a certain type of orbit? Maybe it's the materials that were used, and structural integrity. There is this does exhibit its own gravity. It and one thing I'll do is I'll take a minute to kind of show you like the cars and whatnot that are driving around on the inside. So maybe the shape of it has something to do with the with maintaining its own gravity. Alright, we need to find the entrance to this, and we don't want to hit that. There we are. Let's go ahead and slow down. And awesome. Looking for a landing pad 42. There we are. Go ahead and land. We'll may actually get a little bit closer because there are some streets here. See the cars? They're all they're driving on the road over there. So some kind of there they are. Some kind of artificial gravity. This kind of reminds me of Interstellar, where at the end you see the space station that they made next to the wormhole. Maybe there is a little bit of science to how this works. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. I plan on making, you know, a lot more. Hopefully one at least like 3 or 4 times a week. And then I'll also have, as I get better, maybe I'll start making some guides and tutorials. I'll have to see. I'm in no shape to do that right now. But, you know, I'll just keep doing these captain's logs. This has been really enjoyable. Oh, one thing that I forgot to do, that if you're new or whatever, make sure that you do, is reset the power to all your systems, because they are still all weapons, but that's alright. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you do, please press that like button. If you want to see some more videos like this, press subscribe, and I'll see you guys later.